Welcome back for game two here for the Williston State Tetons playing against the Lake Region Community College Royals. For your Lake Region Royals, starting in center field, Bo Brodeen. In right field, Lucas Lyons. On second base, Carson Bodine. At first base, Jamison Nelson. At catcher, Trayson Beck. Designated hitter, Dylan Vanderbunt. Shortstop, Logan Dearborn. Third base, Evan Clark. And left fielder, Gabriel McKinney. And on the bump for Lake Region is Hunter Remick. For your Tetons, batting first, starting in the left field, Carter Reimer. At second base, Bradley Cepeda. At shortstop, Grant Nakuza. In right, Jason Carbno. At DH, Ashton Sweet. At first, Dylan Klossner. In center, Hanson Allen. Behind the dish, Tyler Jensen. At third base, Matthew Moreno-Jackson. And on the mound, Nick Schreider. Top of the first here for Nicholas Schreider, looking to kind of build off of that gem thrown by Cameron Fenn. Cameron Fenn also moved up to 6-0 now on the season. Nick Schreider looking to kind of chase him down there in the win category. Schreider, that plus fastball, as we know, typically plays. Had a bit of command issues in the past. His first pitch is in there, strike one. Great start by Nick Schreider. A 1 count. Schreider delivers outside, ball one. One count now to the Lake Region leadoff hitter. Low, ball two. Nick Schreider falls behind the first batter here for him to get back in this count. 2-1 pitch. In there, mishandled by Tyler Jensen, the catcher, but nonetheless catches that corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Schreider looking for the first K of the day. Two offering. Upstairs, ball 3. Will run the first hitter to a full count. No doubt if Nick Schreider is looking to go deep in this game, got to avoid those full counts as best he can. His 3-2 pitch is fouled off towards the screen. First batter is battling. As we saw, Cameron Fenn gets ahead of hitters, gets a result pretty early in the AB. Look for Nick Schreider to do the same. His next 3-2 offering is low, gets away from Tyler Jensen, and that'll be a leadoff runner for Lake Region. No doubt Nick Schreider had a great season last year. They're going to build off that this year, especially in conference play. One thing that has not changed is that heavy fastball. So that's a line drive into center field. It'll drop in front of Hanson Allen. And Lake Region has their first hit of this second game. For Nick Schreider to kind of settle down here, slow things down. Overall, Nick Schreider, what a pretty good year so far. ERA is south of 4, which for college baseball I would consider pretty elite. It's over 24 in a third innings pitched. Looking to maybe crack that 30 mark today with a good start here. Hitter shows bunt, pulls back, ball 1. One-0 pitch to the Lake Region 3-hole hitter. Shows bunt again. Did not pull back in time. That'll be strike 1. Looked like a lackluster attempt at a sac bunt there. Kind of didn't seem too confident in his abilities to get that ball on the ground. 1-1 count. Nick Schreider kicks, deals. Hitter shows bunt again, pulls back. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Schreider just trying to find the zone here. Get some in play, let his elite defense behind him go to work. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner on first and second. None away. Nick Schreider kicks, deals. Outside, didn't miss by much. 3 balls, 1 strike. It's behind in the count again. Fish rides to lock in here. Get a ground ball, double play. 3-1 pitch. Runner takes off for third base. Good throw by Tyler Jensen, but just no chance with the jump he got at second base. Runners in scoring position now at second and third for Lake Region. Full count now for Nick Schreider. Three-two pitch. Strike 3 called on the other half. Great job by Nick Schreider. Great clutch strikeout there by Nick Schreider to keep the runners at second and third. Now with 1 away. See if he can maybe do the same thing here. To the 4-hole hitter for Lake Region. Had a hot game last game with a double and a single before being taken out for a pinch runner late in the game. Without an RBI situation here. Nick Schreider looking to make sure that doesn't happen. First pitch to him is outside, ball 1. Second pitch from Nick Schreider incoming. Skied up in the air, out of play, back towards University Avenue. Count will be 1-1. Still with 1 away and runners on second and third. One pitch. Chopper over to first base. Schreider will come over to cover. Runner comes in to score. Chuck it down for an RBI for the Lake Region 4-hole hitter. Tetons have 2. Runner on third base still. Down 1-0 early. Just a good job by the 4-hole hitter there. Just simplifying things, getting a ball on the right side to score a run there. His first pitch to the 5-hole hitter at Lake Region is down low, ball 1. Second pitch is looped into right field. That'll be an RBI single. Tetons down 2-0 here in the top of the first. Still got 2 away. Runner at first now. Fortunately, Nick Schreider, that plus fastball, just needs to get those secondary pitches over. Make it more of a guessing game for these hitters. As great as his fastball is, needs secondary pitches, keep the hitters guessing. His first pitch here to the 6-hole hitters in there, strike 1. Runner at first base with a healthy lead. Schreider kicks, deals, low, ball one. 1-1 count now to the Lake Region 6 hitter. Schreider trying to limit the damage here with a ground ball, get out of the inning, get the Teton bats up. So that's in there, strike two. Great job by Nick Schreider, getting ahead of the count here. Gonna put him away with one pitch. That's ball outside. Couldn't quite get the slider to land. 2 balls, 2 strike count now for Nick Schreider. As he kicks, deals a 2-2. Swung on, foul tip, held on by Tyler Jensen. Lake Region gets 2 as the Teton hitters come up in the bottom of the first. Hitting off the top or the bottom of the first here for the Tetons, Carter Reimer getting that start in left field once again. First pitch to Carter Reimer, outside, not close. Pitcher has kind of an open windup here.
Why do you keep hitting that emote?
Second pitch, catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Teton left fielder. 1-1 pitch. In there, catches a corner.
No, it did not.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Partner Josh does not like the call. Nonetheless, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Swung on, fouled off onto University Avenue.
He's gonna find a front yard.
Ball found somebody's driveway. Second 1-2 offering, swung on, driven to center field. Center fielder looks to be camped under that one. And it'll be an easy first out. Good swing by Carter Reimer. Put a good barrel on that baseball. Just hit it right at him. Nothing else you can do if you're Carter Reimer. So that brings up Bradley Cepeda, the second baseman. He's got himself a couple singles already today, looking to build off that. First pitch to him is upstairs. A looping curveball.
Why do we have 3 guys looking for 1 foul ball?
1 ball. No strikes, just foul down the left field line. Brad put a good swing on that one, no doubt with the softer fastballs coming in from the pitcher. Gonna have to sit back just a little bit more. Want to keep it in between the chalk. 1-1 pitch to Bradley Cepeda is flied in the air. Right fielder looks to be under this one for the second out, and he is. 2 outs for Lake Region here. Grant Nakuza steps up, and look for him to be a veteran presence here, kind of set the tone for the Tetons, get something started here after the quick 2 outs from the 2 1-2 hitters. First pitch to Grant Nakuza, taken upstairs, ball 1. For Grant to find something he likes and drive it a long ways. So that is in there on the outer half. Grant Nakuza asking where that pitch was. Looked to be a little outside. Nonetheless, umpire liked it. 1-1 count. 1-1 pitch. Waited on by Grant Nakuza. That is deep to right field. Right fielder is there. Tetons go down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first. It'll be 2-0 for Lake Region heading into the top of the second. Top of the second here for the Tetons. Nick Schreider out there for the second inning of work, looking to hopefully build off of a little bit of a shaky start here. Gave up 2 runs in the first. Only a couple hits surrendered, but just unfortunately couldn't hold the base runners as well as we were hoping. First pitch is fouled off to the right side. We'll face 7, 8, 9, I do believe. 0-1 pitch incoming from Nick Schreider. Kicks, delivers, fouled off of Tyler Jensen. Strike 2. It's ahead here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Definitely a step in the right direction from the first inning. 0-2 pitch. Little check swing over Grant Nakuza at short. Throw over to Dylan Klossner. Gets him easily. 1 batter faced. 1 out. Great job by Nick Schreider for him to do the same thing here against this Lake Region 8 hitter. First pitch from Nick Schreider. Swung on, missed in the dirt. Great pitch there. Doing a great job mixing speeds this inning. Kind of keeping these hitters on their toes. Second pitch, just low. Ball 1. 1-1 pitch from Nicholas Schreider. Hits him in the elbow guard. Fortunately, off speed just got away from him there. Fortunately, and that will result in a Lake Region runner on first. First pitch with a runner on first now is in the dirt. 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Just looking for Nick Schreider to get in the zone here. A little wild to start off this game.
Load out there, James.
As seen in the last at-bat, pickoff move over to Dylan Klossner. Back in plenty of time. Runner at first does not have the biggest of leads. Definitely still in the back of the mind of Nicholas Schreider. 2 balls, no strike pitch. Fouled off to the right side. 2 balls, 1 strike count now for the Lake Region 9 hitter. So that's fouled back off the screen. Great job by Nicholas Schreider after throwing 2 balls to start off the at-bat, come back with 2 straight strikes. Look for him to either get the K or a ground ball double play. 2-2 offering is fouled off towards the screen again. Once again, as mentioned before, if Nick Schreider continues on this pace, might not be the longest outing today. As especially after throwing in Arizona, don't want to put too much fatigue on those arms, especially this early in conference play. See how that is dealt with later. 2-2 pitch is low. Ball 3. We have full count now from Nick Schreider. 3-2 pitch incoming from Nick Schreider. Kicks, deals, fouled off to the left side. A lot of baseballs ending up in that one person's front yard today. Nick Schreider, another 3-2 offering. Kicks, deals, check swing, did he go? He did not. That'll be ball 4. And a walk for Nick Schreider. Runners on first and second now for Lake Region as head coach Mason Prisbilla will head out for a mound visit. Brief meeting from head coach Mason Prisbilla, maybe giving some words of wisdom to his pitcher, Nick Schreider. Look for him to get a ground ball double play, get out of this inning with no damage. First pitch here to the top of the order is in there, strike one. Umpire definitely giving that away call pretty consistently to both sides so far. No real complaints. It's the 0-1 pitch. Down low, ball one, 1-1 count now to the leadoff hitter. Schreider looking back at the runner at second base. 1-1 offering is low in the dirt. Great job by Tyler Jensen to stay in front of that one. 2 balls, 1 strike for the Lake Region leadoff hitter, as we also have movement in the Teton bullpen. Rowan Fredrickson is up and moving in case this inning goes any longer for Nick Schreider. 2-1 pitch, low and away, ball 3. So what started hot with a first pitch strike, now 3 straight balls, and Nick Schreider finds him in a bit of a jam. 3-1 pitch from Nick Schreider in there, strike 2. Great bounce back pitch there. See if he can finish the job here. No doubt a walk here may get a call from the bullpen as 3-2 is fouled off towards the screen. We may see Rowan Fredrickson enter early. Another 3-2 offering incoming from Nick Schreider. Kicks, deals, ground ball up the middle. That's gonna get through the diving glove of Bradley Cepeda. It'll score a run. And Lake Region up 3 now, 3-0 here in the top of the second. Great effort by second baseman Bradley Cepeda to try to keep that ball on the infield and keep that runner from third from scoring. Just unfortunately, not enough glove to get to that one. Grant Nakuza talks to Nicholas Schreider, maybe try to calm him down a little bit. Schreider, a good job of staying in that count. Just couldn't quite get that put away pitch. His first pitch to the 2-hole hitter is in there, strike 1 on the other half. Good pitch there. Nicholas Schreider gets the sign from Tyler Jensen for the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Great job by Nick Schreider getting way ahead here in this at-bat. No balls, 2 strikes now to the Lake Region 2 hitter. No doubt one more run scoring here. Let's just see a early call to the bullpen in Rowan Fredrickson cutting the start early, perhaps. No balls, 2 strike pitch. Nick Schreider just trying to keep that runner at bay at second base. See what he can do here. Looking for his second K of the day. 0-2 pitch outside, ball 1. Fastball still firm, just can't quite find the location. One ball, 2 strike pitch. Fouled off the light pole, coming back onto the field.
Light tower power, you could say.
Not quite the light tower power we're looking for from Jason Garbno, perhaps, but nonetheless, light tower power. Second 1-2 pitch incoming from Nick Schreider. Kicks, deals, check swing. He went around. That'll be the second K for Nick Schreider, and the Tetons have 2 away. Still have runners on first and second. Schreider looking to get out of the jam here. Get the Teton hitters back up to the dish with limited damage. First pitch to the 3-hole hitter. Taken upstairs, ball 1. Second pitch here is swung on and missed. A little half swing there. Schreider maybe taking a bit off the fastball to kind of stay in the count. 1-1 pitch. Outer corner called. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Lake Region 3 hitter. Nick Schreider looking to get out of the inning with limited damage. 1-2 pitch way outside. Great job by Tyler Jensen. Keep that from going to the backstop and allowing the runners to move up. Great job there by the veteran backstop. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nick Schreider looking for that third K and getting out of this inning. 2-2 pitch. Outer corner, doesn't get the call. Just missed. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Runners will be in motion, so anything through the infield will no doubt score 1. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off towards the screen. Hitter will see another 3-2 offering. See if Nick Schreider can get his man and get his Tetons back up to the dish. Second 3-2 offering is in the dirt past Tyler Jensen. Runner coming around third. Takes a big round around third. Not quite sure what happened there, but we will have a pitching change after the wild pitch. Rowan Fredrickson will be on the bump. Now into the game for the Tetons on the mound. Rowan Fredrickson looking to get out of a bases loaded jam. He's got two outs, so a ground ball will do it. Fortunate ending to Nicholas Schreider's start today. First pitch, slider in there, great pitch. Rowan Fredrickson, been one of the better guys out of the pen for the Tetons this year, sporting a even 3 ERA through 15 innings. Doing a great job so far is the freshman pitcher as he gets a ground ball to Bradley Cepeda. Bounces one over to Dylan Klossner at first base. Nonetheless, gets out of it unscathed. Lake Region gets one off Nick Schreider as the Tetons come up in the bottom of the second. Tetons down 3-0 here. Bottom of the second. Leading it off is Jason Carbno. I know personally a fan favorite. This guy, as we said earlier, has light tower power. 3 pumps so far this year. Looking for another one. First pitch to him. Outside corner. Got it. Tough call there for Jason Carbno. Not a whole lot you can do about that pitch.
Continues to call the outside corner. See if hitters can adjust throughout this game.
Second pitch to Jason Carbno outside. Shockingly called a ball that time. Umpire, despite having an extended outside corner, has been pretty consistent so far. 2 balls, 1 strike count now to the big lefty power hitter. 2-1 pitch to Jason Carbno, swung on off of his leg. 2-2 count now for Jason Carbno.
All in smarts, for sure.
Two pitch to Jason Carbno, swung on and missed in the dirt. Carbno strikes out swinging, and 4 up, 4 down so far for the Tetons this game. Looking to change that right now is Ashton Sweet, though. Look for Ashton Sweet to maybe change the dynamic of this game. Maybe use that captain presence of his. First pitch to him is in there, strike 1. Tough call on the inner half. Second pitch to Ashton Sweet, outside, ball 1. 1-1 count to the Teton designated hitter. He takes it, ball 2 in the dirt. Look for Sweet to get on something and drive it into a gap. Get in scoring position for Dylan Klossner. 2-1 pitch is in there, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strike count now to Ashton Sweet. Gonna have to shorten up, just try to put something in play, make the defense go to work. 2-2 pitch, outside, ball 3. Full count to Ashton Sweet. 3 balls, 2 strike count to Ashton Sweet. Takes a swing over to short. Shortstop takes a minute to throw it, throws it over, and that's 5 up, 5 down now for your Tetons. If there's anyone to change it here, this is the guy. And I know we've went 5 up, 5 down, but I'm feeling a solo shot, so I'm going to put that yard card down right now. Dylan Klossner already with 2 extra base hits today. First pitch to him is outside, ball 1. And Klossner with 2 doubles and a single last game. Looking to start things for the Tetons here, who have been quiet so far. He takes a breaking ball up, and a good hitter's count here, 2-0. Two balls, no strike pitch to Dylan Klossner. Ball 3 outside. 3 balls, no strike count to Dylan Klossner, who will be the first base runner of the day for the Tetons. Great job by Dylan Klossner there. Kind of just, throwing off the pattern here. Pitcher was rolling there, and then 4-pitch walk to a dangerous hitter. Possibly scared was the pitcher. I know I would be if I saw Dylan Klossner at the plate. First pitch to Hanson Allen. Swung on, driven to the second baseman. He'll have no problem with that. Tetons go down in 4 hitters, still with no hits. 3-0 Lake Region after 2. Rowan Fredrickson out on the bump in the top of the 3rd for his first full inning of work here. Got out of a bases loaded 2-out jam last inning as well. Dylan Gerke moves around in the Teton bullpen just in case. No doubt after the short start for Nick Schreider, Mason Prisbilla being a little cautious. So second pitch here outside, 1-1 count now. Lake Region up 3-0. Tetons still off the hit category. It is early in the game. Next pitch from Rowan Fredrickson outside. Look for Rowan Fredrickson to get back in the zone here. 2 balls, 1 strike pitch. Up the middle, nearly gets him. It'll be a base hit. Rowan Fredrickson just able to get out of the way of that one. No doubt that will make your back hairs stand up if you are on the mound. No outs, runner on first base. Rowan Fredrickson looks in, gets a sign from Tyler Jensen. A little big lead over there at first. Pickoff move over there to Dylan Klossner, back in time. Fredrickson just trying to throw off that base runner's timing just a little bit. Gets a little bigger of a lead this time. Picks off again.
Yes, sir.
He got him! Great move by Rowan Fredrickson. Picked off the first time, maybe put a little less on it, and then quick move over and just rifles one on the money to Dylan Klossner, who applies the tag. Tetons have one away after the pickoff. First pitch now to the next Lake Region hitter is fouled off to the right side, out of play. Great job by Rowan Fredrickson so far in this game.
No doubt about that.
So that's up the middle again. Grant Nakuza's gonna have a play. Over to Dylan Klossner, 2 away. Great job by Grant Nakuza ranging over on that soft hit ground ball up the middle. Once again, that is 2 straight baseballs hit directly back at Rowan Fredrickson. That one a little softer than the first one. As I was saying, great job by Rowan Fredrickson to kind of maintain composure after the line drive right back at him to start the inning. His first pitch to the next batter is fouled back. Fredrickson doing a great job maintaining composure, staying calm out there on the mound. Despite the leadoff single right back at him, was able to kind of just lock in and without even needing to throw another pitch. Kind of just got him, and Hudson Allen's going to have that one for the third out. Tetons get him 1, 2, 3 as they come up and hope to do something here in the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Tetons here, veteran backstop Tyler Jensen. Looking to kind of change the narrative here for the Tetons, who still are out of the hit column here. It's unorthodox, uncharacteristic of them to be so lackluster at the plate so far. Tyler Jensen, second pitch in there, strike one. 1-1 count now to Tyler Jensen. Jensen, a good swing there over to the third baseman. Have him in plenty of time. Low throw. Job of the first baseman to get down there and stick with it. That'll bring up Matty Ice. Matthew Romano Jackson. We're gonna get the first hit here for the Tetons. First pitch to him is outside, ball 1. Second pitch to Matthew Moreno Jackson, taken, strike 1. One pitch. Just missed, ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch, shot down the left field line. foul. 2 balls, 2 strike count now to Matthew Mano Jackson. 2-2 pitch, outside, ball 3. It'll be a full count to Matthew Mano Jackson. Teton third baseman doing a good job at working the pitch count just a little bit here. This pitcher has been cruising through the game for the most part. 3-2 pitch. In there, strike 3 called. That'll be the second out of the inning for Lake Region. That'll flip the lineup over to Carter Reimer. Left fielder Carter Reimer digs in, still looking for that elusive first hit for the Tetons. First pitch to him is a ground ball, foul ball off of his foot. Tetons just need to do a little bit better of a job at sitting back on these pitches. The lower velocity seem to be filling a lot of rollovers, early swings. Just gotta stay up the middle. As Carter Reimer takes ball 1 down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. No doubt frustrating if you are Teton hitters, knowing how good of a hitter they are. And you get the slow pitching. That's ripped on the ground over to first base. First baseman's got it. Called out at first base. Good play there by the first baseman. Carter Reimer just could not quite beat it out. Tetons go down 1-2-3. 3-0 for Lake Region going into the top of the 4th. Rowan Fredrickson out for his second full inning of work here. Already gone through 1 1/3. Did pretty well. 4 batters, 4 outs. 1 hit, but that 1 hitter got picked off at first base. First pitch from Rowan Fredrickson here in the top of the 4th. Oh, off of the back. Maybe a couple words for Rowan Fredrickson from the Lake Region hitter. Sure, it was not intentional. Not quite sure what reason Rowan Fredrickson would have to intentionally hit anybody. So, not sure what that's all about, but nonetheless, looking for a ground ball double play now. Or maybe taking a playbook from last inning, getting a runner on to start off the inning, and then just picking him off. Not a huge lead over there at first base. First pitch from Rowan Fredrickson. Shows bunt. Pulls it back. Ball 1. One-0 pitch from Rowan Fredrickson. Shows bunt. Misses. Tyler Jensen thinks about throwing to first. Runner not quite far enough off. 1-1 count now. Freddie kicks, delivers, bunt is foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the Lake Region hitter. One-two pitch in the dirt, ball 2. Good mix by the pitcher Fredrickson. Just looking for something that the hitter is gonna chop into the ground, get a double play ball possibly. So there's a pickoff move over to Dylan Klossner, back in time. Hitters a little bit more wary this inning of their leads. Two-two pitch, fouled off to the left side. Just kind of slapped that ball down the left field line. Gonna stay alive, maybe sitting on an off-speed pitch, but was way behind that fastball. Rowan Fredrickson, second 2-2 offering incoming. Outside, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes now for Rowan Fredrickson. Full count pitch. In there, strike 3. That'll be 1 away now. Great job by Rowan Fredrickson to bounce back after the leadoff hit by pitch. 1 away for your Tetons here. Ground ball double play. Get those hitters back up to the dish. Pickoff move over to first. Late reaction by the runner. Nonetheless, short lead, so doesn't take much to get back. First pitch here. Curveball in there, strike 1. Good pitch there by Rowan Fredrickson. 0-1 pitch from Rowan. In the dirt, runner does not advance. Tyler Jensen gets in front of that ball, keeps it right there. Fredrickson doing a great job at controlling the run game. One pitch. In there, nope, just missed. Ball 2, not sure where that missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kicks and deals. In there, strike 2 on the other half. Great pitch by Rowan Fredrickson. Two-two pitch incoming from Rowan Fredrickson. Bounces, gets away from Tyler Jensen. Runner thinks about third base, goes back, thinks better of it. Actually hit the batter off the bounce. Unfortunate circumstances there
No doubt about that.
for Rowan. Runners on first and second now with 1 away. First pitch from Fredrickson is grounded past the outstretched glove of Bradley Cepeda. Runner around third. Throw comes home. Tyler Jensen has to block it. Unfortunate circumstances there. It's a run across for Lake Region. The relay from Dylan Klossner. Tyler Jensen not quite able to handle it. Runners on first and third now, 1 away. First pitch here is in there, strike 1. Job by Rowan Fredrickson. Second pitch inside. Tyler Jensen able to corral it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pickoff move over to first base, gets him! Second pickoff from Rowan Fredrickson. Great job by Rowan Fredrickson controlling the run game. 2 pickoffs already through this outing. Huge out there for the pitcher from South Dakota. 1-1 pitch. In there, strike 2. Fredrickson 1 pitch away from limiting the damage. One ball, 2 strike. Fouled, could not quite hold on to that one, was Tyler Jensen. And the batter will see another 1 ball, 2 strike count. One-two pitch. In there, strike 3. Great job by Rowan Fredrickson. Limiting the damage to just 1. Lake Region leads it 4-0 going into the bottom of the 4th. Bradley Cepeda leading off in the bottom of the 4th here. Just trying to get things going here for the Tetons. Still hitless through 3. Down 4-0 halfway through this game. Bunt attempt by Bradley Cepeda. It's a good one. Rules just foul. Love the attempt by Bradley Cepeda. Looked to be a gem of a bunt. Just could not quite stay within the chalk. Good try by Brad. Definitely want him to swing it anyways. Already with 2 base hits today. Looking to add to that. Maybe get the Tetons to spark a rally right here. Second pitch to him is in there, strike 2. No balls, 2 strike count to Bradley Cepeda. 0-2 pitch, swung on, driven down the line. They've got a guy there. 1 away now for Lake Region. Great swing by Bradley Cepeda, just could not quite get it past that left fielder who made a great catch and was playing no doubles defense down the line.
Shane Lang loses the grand slam.
Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. One and 0 pitch, swung on, popped in the air, back behind first base. Second baseman calls for it. He's got it, 2 away.
The sun seems to be an issue, but not for the second baseman there.
Once again, these struggles continue here. Just looking for a Teton hitter to put a ball through the infield. Jason Carbonell's a good guy to do it right here. First pitch to him. Taken, strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. Taken, strike two to the big left-hander. No balls, 2 strike count to the Teton right fielder. Third pitch, low, ball 1. One-two pitch, fouled off to the right side. Once again, just ahead of it. He's got to wait back just a little longer for Jason Carbonell to do some damage here with 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strike, pitch upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jason Carbonell. 2-2 pitch. Ball 3, just outside. Great eyes there by Jason Carbonell. As mentioned before, one of the higher on-base percentages on the team. Gels well with that plus power. 3-2 pitch, outside, ball 4. There's that eye once again by Jason Carbonell. Second base runner of the day for the Tetons. Let's see if Ashton Sweet can do something. Captain of the Tetons looking to do something that a captain would do. Drive something to the outfield, maybe get Jason Carbonell in from first. First pitch to Sweet is up the middle. First hit for the Tetons. Great job by Ashton Sweet.
How about Sweet?
Getting a pitch he likes. And this is mainly the strategy for the Tetons. Get this guy up with runners on. Dylan Klossner.
Nick Saflin's yard card is hitting the table, boys.
Nick Saflin's yard card is on the table here, fellas. Dylan Klossner could no doubt make this a 1-run ball game with 1 swing of the bat. Has done it 6 times before this season. First pitch to him, outside, ball 1. Klossner with 2 doubles already today. A double would no doubt score Ashton Sweet from first base.
A bomb here would be huge.
It would be imperative that we get it. So that's a strike. Drops the curveball in on Dylan Klossner. Dylan with 3 hits so far today. 3 hits and a walk, 2 extra base hits. Can he add to it here? Swings, drives one to center field. That's deep. It's back. Center fielder able to reach it. That'll be 3 away. Tetons once again cannot get one across. 4-0 Lake Region heading into 5th. Third full inning of work for Rowan Fredrickson. Only one across since he's popped up there on the bump. Rowan looking to get through this. Maybe hopefully get those bats up. Well, he still can. So that's the ground ball over to Matthew Romano Jackson. Can't quite pick it out. Tough play. Fortunately, couldn't quite scoop that one up. Nonetheless, it's the third straight inning of a leadoff runner for Lake Region, as they will call that one an error on Matthew Romano Jackson. Tough play. Would have been a difficult one to make, even if he had picked it cleanly. First pitch to the 5-hole hitter is upstairs, ball 1. Rowan Fredrickson hails from Rapid City, South Dakota. 1-0 pitch in there, strike 1. Actually had a buddy of his from the Rapid City Hard Hats commit here for next year. Definitely excited to see them work together. 1-1 pitch is in there, strike 2, caught the inside corner. Definitely excited to see all 3 Hard Hat boys come back next year, that being Dexter Steen as well. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch in the dirt, ball 2. Definitely the trio of Hard Hats in Dexter, Rowan, and Ryan. Excited to see that next year. 2-2 pitch, half-hearted swing. Some would say a sword for the first out of the inning. And now Rowan Fredrickson is a ground ball away from getting out of this. Definitely with a righty in the box. Good guy to turn 2 on right here. His first pitch to the Lake Region 6-hole hitter is inside. One-0 pitch from Fredrickson is upstairs, ball 2. Falls behind the Lake Region 6-hole hitter. Two-0 pitch, grounded up the middle to Grant Nakuza, over to Bradley Cepeda, over to Dylan Klossner, gets that double play we were looking for. Maybe some momentum coming into the bottom of the 5th. See if the Tetons can turn it around. Leading off the inning, former leadoff hitter Hanson Allen doing a great job at hitting singles in the past. See if he can spark a little rally here for the Tetons. First pitch to him is ball 1 low. Tetons down 4-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Second pitch to Hanson Allen is in there, strike one on the other half.
Yeah.
A tough pitch to get to if you are a right-handed hitter. 1-1 pitch to Hanson Allen is swung on and missed. One ball, 2-strike pitch to Hanson Allen, outside, ball 2. Two-two pitch. In there, strike 3. Hanson Allen caught watching one for the first out of the 5th inning. Brings up Tyler Jensen.
Let's go, Ty!
Looking to spark something here in the Tetons. One hit still thus far. First pitch of Tyler Jensen, driven.
Boy!
That's gonna get to the gap.
Yes,
Tyler
get on
Jensen on
3.
his horse. See if he will come to
Come
3.
on, baby.
Stands up for a double.
Come on!
Great job
Come
there by
on!
Tyler Jensen. Just in and outing that fastball in the inner half, taking it all the way to the right center field wall. And the Tetons are in business with pinch runner Braden Beatty heading to second base.
Come on! Come on, Maddie, let's go!
Great job by another
boy,
veteran
Ty.
presence in Tyler Jensen, just kind of leading by example there, driving that ball to the right center field gap for a double. Tetons now have a runner on second base with one away. Matthew Mano Jackson, first pitch to him is in there, strike 1. Matthew Mano Jackson, or Matty Ice, as he's well known as in the locker room.
Good.
Good take there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Matty Ice, a barber. Look for him to shave the hair off of the pitcher's head on a line drive back to him as that skied into right field. It'll be out of play.
Come on, Ice!
Go, Maddie.
1
come on.
ball, 2-strike count now to Matthew Moreno Jackson.
Come on, Maddie.
Pitcher giving his fielders a chance to reset after the foul ball.
Go, Matt. come
1
on.
ball, 2-strike count to Matthew Moreno Jackson. Braden Beatty at second base. 1-2 pitch is
Yep.
low, gets behind. Braden Beatty takes a little round around third base. Matthew Moreno Jackson, job got just a little bit easier. See if maybe he can rip a
Matt,
Matthew
let's go.
Moreno Jackson backside double. 2-2 pitch.
Atta boy, atta
Swung
boy.
on, foul it off to the right side.
Good on that one.
Definitely doing a better job of battling here is the Teton hitters. Look at that Tyler Jensen double sparking something in these hitters that we didn't see in the first 4 innings. Second 2-2 offering here. Swung on
No way he makes the first play of his life.
over to third base. Gonna keep Braden Beatty at third base. And that is now 2 away against your Tetons. Flips over the lineup though for a hot hitting Carter Reimer. See if he can maybe bring across the first run here for the Tetons. Carter Reimer, no doubt. First pitch to him is swung on, fouled back onto University Avenue. So that will
Down the road.
go down the road there. Carter Reimer digs in.
Go!
No balls, 1 strike count. Takes ball 1 outside. One count to Carter Reimer. Swung on, fouled off to the left side.
Come on. We can't beat you.
Just behind it here is Carter Reimer. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come
Lake
on.
Region pitcher trying to get out of it with 1 pitch here. Carter Reimer trying to do the opposite. So that's taken upstairs. Ball 2.
Come on,
Job by
be a
Carter
dog.
Reimer. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reimer takes ball 3 down low. Great eyes there by the Teton left fielder.
Come on, Reimer.
Full count now to Carter Reimer.
Good, boy.
Great take there as he takes ball 4. Runners will be on first and third now with 3-time Mondac Player of the Week, Grant Nakuza, stepping up to the dish now. Sorry, Bradley Cepeda, as we'll have a pitching meeting, possibly a pitching change here for Lake Region. First and third with 2 away now for the Tetons. Bradley Cepeda stepping up to the box. Look for a Bradley Cepeda signature single up the middle. Last at bat was a good swing. Just could not quite get it past the left fielder. His first pitch there is in there, strike 1.
Getting pissed. I'm getting pissed.
0-1 count to Bradley Cepeda. See if Carter Reimer's taken off. No, he's not. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Be on the lookout for a Carter Reimer taken off from first base with runners on first and third. This next pitch to Bradley Cepeda is fouled back off the screen. One ball, 2 strikes to the Teton second baseman.
Come on, Brad.
1-2 pitch, fouled off. Great job by Bradley Cepeda just to kind of fight it off there, buy himself another pitch. You'll see another 1-2 offering. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch incoming, popped straight up in the air. Caught by the shortstop, and once again, it'll be a 0 for the Tetons on the scoreboard heading into the top of the 6th. Rowan Fredrickson still kind of rolling on the mound there. In for his 4th full inning of work. Through 3 1/3 so far. Only 1 run across. His first pitch here is outside, ball 1.
Come on, Fred.
Let's go, Freddie. Come on.
1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there by Fredrickson. One ball, one strike pitch inside and low. Almost caught the Lake Region hitter on the shoe tops. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Swung on up the middle. Grant Nakuza comes up with it over to Dylan Klossner. 1 away for your Tetons. Great job by Grant Nakuza, who has looked pretty comfortable out there at shortstop the whole day. First pitch, swung on, driven through the 3-4 hole. It'll be a base hit for Lake Region. Be runner on first now with 1 away. First pitch.
Oh my God, he didn't pull back though.
Seeing if he pulled back or not.
He did not pull back.
They will appeal, but as of right now, it is a hit by pitch. Just gonna go appeal and see if the hitter pulled back in time or not. He did not pull back in time, and it will be a strike. Runner will go back to first base. Now with an 0-1 count. Awkward play there. Nonetheless, 0-1 count now for Rowan Fredrickson. Looking for another double play ball. Get out of this inning. Get back on the sticks. Shows bunt again. Misses it again. Be down in an 0-2 hole now. Fredrickson move over to Dylan Klossner. No balls, 2 strikes. Rowan Fredrickson doing a great job thus far. His 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Great job by Rowan Fredrickson with the K. That'll be 2 outs for your Tetons. Runner on first still. Fredrickson looking for a ground ball. Get out of this inning. Hopefully get these Teton hitters on the board. First pitch from Fredrickson, fouled off the screen. No balls, 1 strike. Fredrickson gets his sign from Tyler Jensen. Quick look over to first. 0-1 offering. Curveball fouled off to the left side. Another 0-2 hole for these Lake Region hitters. No balls, 2 strikes. Rowan Fredrickson 1 strike away from getting through another inning of solid work. Kicks and deals outside, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes to the Lake Region hitter. Outside, ball 2. That'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rowan Fredrickson Kick steals, foul ball off to the left side once again. Be another ball into the front yard. Second 2-2 offering from Fredrickson.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Strike 3. Great job by Rowan Fredrickson getting out of that inning. See if the Tetons can come around with the bats here in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th here, leading off for your Tetons, Grant Nakuza, another veteran player, just looking to put a good ball, put a good barrel on a ball. First pitch to Grant Nakuza, taking ball 1 low. Tetons still looking for that elusive first run of the ball game. Second pitch to Grant Nakuza, taking strike 1 on the other half.
Let's go, Grant. Come on, Grant, right here.
1-1 pitch. Driven deep to right field. Right fielder going back. He's got it at the track. Good swing by Grant Nakuza. Just couldn't quite get enough to drive it out of here. That'll bring up Jason Carbno, and the Tetons just haven't had an answer for this pitcher so far in this game. Jason Carbno looking to maybe put the first run by himself. So that's in there, strike 1 on the other half. Curveball got there.
Come on, Carbs!
Second pitch to Jason Carbno, taken upstairs, ball 1.
Let's go, Cubs!
1-1 pitch to Jason Carbno, swung on and missed.
Let's go, Cubs! Let's go, Jace!
Come on, Jace!
1 ball, 2 strike count to
Come on,
Jason Carbno. Swung on, fouled, off to the left side. That'll find another backyard. Jason will see another 1 ball, 2 strike count.
Come on, babe! Good.
Taken upstairs, ball 2. Jason Carbno looking for something he can get a good barrel on and drive it deep to that right field. That's swung on, driven the opposite way. It'll get down in front of the left fielder.
Boy!
Great opposite field swing by Jason Carbno.
Let's go, Sweet! Come on! Keep it going, Sweet. Let's go.
Jason Carbno, one of the 2 back-to-back veterans, showing it how it's done. Let's see if Sweet can do exactly what he did last time. Last time he had a single right up the middle. See if he can do something here. First pitch to him. outside, ball 1.
Big gap by the middle infielders here, too. All he needs is a poke up the middle to advance.
Ashton Sweet, a very good hitter, able to drive the ball up the middle consistently. So he gets himself in a good hitters count here. 2 balls, no strikes, as we finally have action in the Lake Region bullpen as well. Right-hander is up and warm. 2-0 pitch.
Leave.
Taken, strike 1. Curveball got there. Tetons not a fan of the call. Nonetheless, a 2 balls, 1 strike count anyways. 2 balls, 1 strike count.
Come on, baby.
3 balls,
Sit yourself
1
on.
strike to Ashton Sweet.
Let's go, Sweet.
3-1 pitch. Ball 4. Great job by Ashton Sweet getting on, and once again,
let's go.
Come on, Dale!
getting on for Dylan Klossner as they will have a mound visit. New pitcher on for Lake Region, Dayton Christensen. Comes in facing probably the most lethal hitter in this Teton lineup in Dylan Klossner.
Let's go, Dale.
Ashton Sweet and Jason Carbno on first and second. 1 away. First pitch to Dylan Klossner, outside, ball 1.
My boy, Dale. Let's go, Dale. Come on.
Be patient, baby. Get yours. Come on.
Dylan Klossner, a great hitter.
Come on, Dylan, right here.
Been clutch all year so far for the Tetons. Let's see if he has one more clutch moment in him here. 1-0 pitch. Skied up in the air into shallow right field. Caught by the right fielder. That'll be 2 away, and that's a big out for Lake Region. It'll bring up Hanson Allen. Looking to do some serious damage. Could make this a 1-run ball game with 1 swing of the bat.
Come on, Hans.
First pitch to Hanson Allen. Swung on and missed. Fastball just could
Come on,
not
hands,
catch up
come
to
on.
it. Oh, 1 pitch. Swung on, driven down the right field line. Right fielder seems to be under it, and he is. Another 0 put on the board by the Tetons as we head to the top of the 7th. Rowan Fredrickson back out in the top of the 7th. First pitch from him, ball 1 outside. Rowan Fredrickson threw 4 1/3 so far. Only 1 run allowed as he falls behind 2 balls, 1 no strikes to the leadoff hitter this inning. 2-0 pitch in there, strike 1, caught the outside corner. Good pitch, Rowan Fredrickson. Line drive up the middle, Grant Nakuza bobbles it. Fortunately, cannot quite hold on to it, and it leads to a leadoff base runner for Lake Region. Had it and just on the transfer could not hold on to it. Fortunately, it will be an error credited to Grant Nakuza. Rowan Fredrickson, if there's any pitcher you want to be out there with a leadoff runner on, be Rowan Fredrickson. Great pitcher when it comes to holding on runners. Seen with the 2 pickoffs earlier. Shows bunt. Strike 1 in there anyways. Lake Region, no doubt looking for some insurance runs. Pick off over to first base. Got there in time. Fredrickson takes a small look over at first. Picks off over to first. Good move. Runner gets in safely. Never know with Rowan Fredrickson, could come back to first a 3rd time. 0-1 count. Kicks and deals. Ground ball up the middle over to Brad, over to Grant, and over to Dill. Another double play turned by the Tetons. Great job there by the Teton defenders. Good job by Rowan Fredrickson getting the ground ball, and then the middle infield and Dylan Klostner just do the rest. 2 away for your Tetons here in the top of the 7th. 4-hole coming up for Lake Region. Set himself a pretty good day to this point. First pitch to him, outside, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Down low. Ball 2. Two-0 pitch. Low, ball 3. Frederickson falls to a 3-0 count for the first time today. Frederickson's been doing a great job controlling the pace out there on the mound. His 3-0 pitch is in there, strike 1. Three-1 count. Ball 4. Owen Frederickson just could not get back in that at bat. Not a horrible guy to walk. Owen Frederickson looking for a ground ball, 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. His first pitch to the Lake Region 5-hole hitter is low and away, ball 1. One-oh pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. Good. 2-0 count. 2 away, runner at first base. Rowan Frederickson kicks and deals. Strike 1 in there. Lake Region hitters being pretty passive this inning. 2-1 pitch. Check swing. Didn't go around. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three-one pitch. Popped up in the air. Bradley Cepeda looks to be under this one. That's 3 away for your Tetons as they head into the bottom of the 7th. Need 4 to tie, 5 to win. Leading off for the Tetons here in the bottom of the 7th. Pinch hitter Gage Macri in for Tyler Jensen. Looking to start a rally here is Gage Macri. Going to do exactly what Tyler Jensen did in his last at-bat and rip a ball to the wall. So that's strike 1 in there.
Go Gage!
0-1 pitch to Gage Macri. Swung on, driven to shortstop. Shortstop comes up clean with it. Low throw. Dug out by the first baseman. 1 away for Lake Region. Tetons. Been a completely different story from the first game here in game 2. Just haven't been able to get the offense going. Matthew Moreno Jackson steps up to the dish. First pitch to him. Driven down the right field line, foul.
Go, Matty!
Second pitch to Moreno Jackson is fouled off to the right side. Oh, 2 pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. Matthew Moreno Jackson for any ball close to the plate. He swings, fouls it off. He'll see another.
Go, Matty Ice!
See a second 1-2 count. One-two pitch. Ball outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lake Region pitcher wanted that one, just couldn't get the umpire to bite. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Taken, ball 3 outside. Full count.
Come on, baby, let's go! Win it!
Here to Matthew Moreno Jackson. Full count pitch incoming.
Good.
Taken, ball 4. Great eyes by Matthew Moreno Jackson to flip the lineup, and Carter Reimer will step up to the dish
Come on, Reimer!
with a runner on first base and 1 away.
Hit. Ball. Come on.
Carter Reimer.
Go, Reimer!
First pitch to him. Inside. Called strike 1 on the inner half. Questionable call there, but nonetheless, no balls, 1 strike. Second pitch to Carter Reimer, fouled back.
Come on, baby, come on!
Off the screen. Looking for Carter Reimer to put something in play, make the defense go to work. Cannot go down swinging here. 0-2 pitch.
Good,
Upstairs, ball 1. One ball, 2 strike count to Carter Reimer.
Good,
Upstairs, ball 2.
Leave.
Great patience by these Teton hitters. Finding themselves behind in the counts. Seem to be able to work it back to even or full. 2 balls, 2 strike pitch to Carter Reimer. Hit him. He'll take first base. And that's a big first 2 runners for the Tetons here in the bottom of the 7th. Stepping up, Bradley Cepeda.
Go,
They'll have a pitching meeting at the mound. Stepping up to the plate now, Bradley Cepeda, runner on first and second. 4-0. Tetons are down. 1 away here.
2, let's go, baby.
Looking for a rally here. First pitch to Bradley Cepeda. Outside, ball 1. Lake Region pitcher having a tough time finding his command here in the bottom of the 7th. 1 ball, no strikes to Bradley Cepeda. Taken, strike 1 on the other half.
Come on, go, Brad!
Bradley Cepeda, no doubt, looking for something he can put a charge into and make it a one-run ball game. Just trying to pass the baton here. 1-1 pitch. Swung on through the infield.
Come on!
Runner will hold up at third base, and Matthew Mano Jackson. Great job by Bradley Cepeda to keep the baton moving.
Let's go!
And now the bases are loaded for Grant Nakuza, three-time Mondac Player of the Week. No doubt with a bases clearing swing here, could win his fourth Mondac Player of the Week. Big spot here for Grant Nakuza, the Teton shortstop. First pitch, swung on, half-hearted swing.
Go, bro, deep breath.
Grant Nakuza, high-pressure situations is what he lives for. Just looking for an extra base hit.
All you, baby. Do your thing, baby. Come on.
Score two, if not three, with Bradley Cepeda's speed at first base. No balls, one strike pitch. Swung on and missed by Grant Nakuza.
Come on!
Come on, Grant.
He can't beat you! Come on!
0-2 hole here for the Teton shortstop. We've seen it before, especially this inning. Teton hitters getting down, but they work the count back. See what he can do. 0-2 pitch. Swung on, lifted to center field. That'll be deep enough to score the runner. Matthew Mano Jackson from third. And that'll be all as Matthew Mano Jackson comes in on the sac fly by Grant Nakuza. Makes it a 4-1 ball game. 2 runners on. Jason Carbno up to the dish. Man, this guy could tie it with one swing of the bat. Two outs. Runners on first and second. Jason Carbno up to the dish. First pitch to him. Taking strike one on the outer half.
Let's go! Come on!
Let's go, Carbs. Go, Carbs.
Big at bat here for the veteran left-handed hitter. 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Big cut there from Jason Carbno. 0-2 hole. Lake Region 1 pitch away from stealing a game here from the Tetons.
Come on, Carbs. Go, baby. Come on.
No balls, 2-strike pitch. Foul tip into the glove, and that'll be it. Tetons lose this one. They split the first two of this first Mondac play weekend. We will see you tomorrow as the Tetons play another doubleheader against Lake Region.